We begin here at 5 with education news and a statewide issue we've been following closely here at TV 17, the parental notification policy. This is a policy mandating schools to notify parents if a student were to use a pronoun, name, or facility like bathrooms that don't align with the gender on their official records.
Now, this policy was first adopted by the Chino Valley Unified School District back in May. But Chino Valley is now in the middle of a lawsuit headed up by California Attorney General Rob Bonta. 17's Jenny Ha joining us now in studio with more on the first hearing in that case, which happened this morning. Jenny?
Rob, the judge granted a temporary restraining order on Chino Valley's policy, so it has been halted immediately.
This policy is destructive, it's discriminatory, and it's downright dangerous. It has no place in California.
This was California Attorney General Rob Bonta in late August, announcing his lawsuit against the Chino Valley Unified School District for its mandatory gender identity disclosure policy. In the first hearing for the lawsuit Wednesday morning, a judge issued a temporary restraining order on the district's policy.
The judge said it all today in court. He said that he expressed his concern that these children are in harm's way because of this policy.
In an interview with 17 News, the Attorney General made clear the policy itself functions like discrimination and bullying on the basis of gender, gender identity, and gender expression, which is illegal in the state.
This policy is remarkable in that it manages to violate two sections of the Constitution and two separate codes of California code, both government code and education code.
Questions remain on the legality of it all. According to Bonta, the policy violates California's Equal Protection Clause, constitutional right to privacy, as well as the education and government codes, which prohibit discrimination in educational settings or anything funded by the state.
This is a policy that explicitly targets transgender and gender nonconforming students, and it makes their personal business no longer their own to control, unlike all other students' personal business that they might choose to discuss at school.
Sonia Shaw, the newly elected president of Chino Valley's Board of Education, tells 17 News parents were excited to be kept in the loop about their children.
Parental notification policy shouldn't even be a thing. It should be, we are notified no matter what. If my daughter, does anything that is concerning or actually even good and she gets an award, guess who they notify? The parent. But why are they so adamant on certain issues that they don't want us to be notified on?
And as efforts to pass a parental notification policy continue in some California school districts, like here in Kern, through the County Board of Education, Bonta is issuing a warning.
So if they want to violate the law and do everything in their power to hurt children, that's on them. But we will be there to stop them, to protect children, to enforce the law, to make sure that the civil rights and constitutional rights of Californians are protected.
A more extensive hearing is scheduled for October 13th. Meanwhile, Shaw says the school district will comply with the TRO, but they're hoping the lawsuit makes it out of California and to the federal courts. In studio, Jenny Ha, 17 News.